What's up, guys? It's me, Kazu, coming at you with another video. And on this video, I want to give my just finished thoughts of The Last of Us Season 2. Now, I've been watching this weekly. I've been watching this show ever since it came out, even the first season weekly. So, huge fan of Last of Us, huge fan of the video games, and also a big fan of the show. Now, what I want to talk about season 2 is a lot of opinions are different all around for everyone who watched season 2, and honestly I think I'm gonna be somewhere in the middle here. I get Bella Ramsey is doesn't look old enough to play an older Ellie, and this is from someone that played Last of Us 2, but from what she was given, it was not half bad what she did. It could have been worse, to be honest. But yeah, overall I did like the performances done by Bella Ramsey and the actor of Dina and the actor of Jesse, and also Pedro Pascal, of course, who played Joel. My favorite episodes of Last of Us Season 2 is Episode 2, Episode 4, and I'd say Episode 6. I think those were the best episodes from what we were given. And honestly, yeah, there were some things I would have changed, and I felt like they definitely do need probably more than 4 seasons for this. But I think that what they were given with, there were some moments that were like, oh man, this was one of the best. Like in Episode 2, I think that was like the best delivery of it. Joel's death, supposedly, was something that I felt the show did a little bit better. But also, I do agree some parts of the game did a bit better as well. When you compare the part where Ellie was torturing Nora, right? I felt like the video game adaptation did a little bit better, because Ellie in the video game, she wasn't saying anything. She was silent the whole time, and then she kept hitting Nora in the video game while being silent. And I think that was a little bit more better, because it showed how menacing Ellie could have been. Whereas Bella Ramsey kind of took a book out of Christian Bale's Batman from The Dark Knight, saying, "Where is she? Where is she?" like Christian Bale did to the Joker in The Dark Knight. And honestly, some parts of it was cool, but I think I like the delivery of the video game Ellie, the way that she just bashed Nora without saying anything. I thought it was actually more cooler that way. And also, one thing I want to say that the show I think does better is, I think the show did the part with Ellie and Joel a lot better when they were talking on the balcony, when you realize what happened to Eugene and all that in Episode 6. Episode 6 was amazing. Honestly, that was like one of the most perfect episodes. The Joel and Ellie moment when they were talking about how Ellie said my life would have mattered, but then Joel is like, if I were given another chance, I would do it again. I like that delivery in the game and in the show. But there was an extra added. Like when Ellie said, "'Cause you're selfish," but then Joel said, "It's 'cause I love you." And it's like, that was crazy. I thought it was better than the game. That show on the front porch with Ellie and Joel, that the show did it way more better than the video game, I think. And that was like probably the best directed episode, because I think Neil Druckmann, the director of the Last of Us game, he directed Episode 6, and I wasn't surprised. I was like, maybe he should direct more episodes, But I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot of people were divided by Episode 4 when Episode 4 came out. And yeah, I could see where the hate can come from. Out of nowhere, Dina and Ellie have a moment, and then Ellie saying, I'm gonna be a dad." I'm like, bruh, honestly, that part was kind of crazy, and it wasn't really needed. But I still liked Episode 4 for the action scenes. I honestly think Episode 4 had really good action scenes, and it felt like the video game. When they were being chased around by the WLF, that shit was fucking lit. That shit, I wish Episode 4 had more action like that. I wish the whole episode was action, actually. They was cooking with the action scenes in Episode 4. It's just when it got to Dina and Ellie, it kind of slowed down, and I was like, what's going on? I want more of this shit. When they were in the subway, they were getting chased by a bunch of zombies and clickers and infected. That shit was fire. I thought that shit was fire as fuck. I wanted more of that action. But they slowed it the fuck down, and I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Episode 4 is a good episode and a bad episode at the same time. They knew they were cooking, but then they stopped cooking. Get me more action, bro. I wanted more of that. But yeah, in terms of Bella Ramsey, yes, she's a good actor. I still think she's a good actor, but video game Ellie, honestly, when she was in the video game, portrayed by Ashley Johnson, right? Ashley Johnson made a more serious Ellie. Like, if you look at Ellie in the video game, like, she's more grown up now. She barely makes jokes. She's a lot more serious, more grounded into reality because of what happened to Joel. And she's not that, you know, I mean, sometimes she makes jokes in the video game, but not as much as she did in part 1. Ashley Johnson really got that serious, gritty Ellie down. Whereas Bella Ramsey, I don't know, in the times when she was serious and gritty, she didn't really perform it the way Ashley Johnson did. Honestly, I think Ashley Johnson did it better. And I know maybe it's the look. I mean, Bella Ramsey is good for a part 1 Ellie. Does she look like a part 2 Ellie? I don't think so. They could have got someone that was, because if you look at Last of Us part 2 Ellie, she's way taller. She's actually an adult, 19-year-old adult, right? Like, super taller. If you were to compare her to her part 1 version, it's not even a contest. She's like a full-grown adult in part 2. And then it's just, I don't know, they could have got someone that looked like Bella Ramsey, that was like tall and actually looked like an adult in Last of Us season 2. And I have my gripes about that. I was like, I don't know. But I'm not gonna lie, the casting for Dina, I thought, was really, really fucking good. Honestly, Dina is my favorite character in season 2. Like, damn, the actor for Dina, she shot it out the park, bro. It's not Ellie's show no more, it's Dina's show, bro. Like, every scene that Dina was in, she was really good. And I was honestly entertained like 9,000% when every time Dina was on the screen. The actor just knew how to utilize Dina's personality and how to make her likable for many people. Honestly, her and Jesse was very likable too. I actually really like the additions that they did with Jesse's character. And they did a lot more additions with that guy that made the sandwiches that at the dance, you know, in Last of Us Part 2. When he was in the show, he actually had a lot more scenes. And I love the additions of Eugene and Eugene's wife. I thought that was fantastic. Like, there were some really good things that this show has done, but they keep taking 2 steps back. Every time they take 2 steps forward, they keep taking 2 steps back, bro. Honestly. And I love the good things of season 2. Like I said, when they cook, they cook. But when they don't, it misses. It misses. And I'm not trying to be a hater of season 2. I definitely enjoyed and had entertainment of season 2. It's just a lot of gripes that I have with it. And I'm not gonna lie, I honestly think Abby, the actor of Abby, did so fucking good. When I see video game Abby, yeah, she doesn't look like video game Abby, right? But in terms of the personality and the characteristics of Abby, yeah, she nailed it. They got the perfect actor for Abby. She does a lot more better, I think, than Bella Ramsey. And I actually can't wait for season 3 to see Abby's side of the story, because when she was there in the first episode and second episode, I was like, damn, she kind of stole the show. Like, she kind of stole the show right there and then. And I was like, man, they should have had more scenes with her. But yeah, I'd say a lot of good auditions here. I'm glad that they put more scenes with Isaac, you know. Honestly, Isaac was a really interesting character in Last of Us Part 2. I'm glad that he got a little bit more screen time. I'm glad that you get to see his past with Fedra. And shout out to Josh Peck for that, for him being the Fedra soldier. You know, shout out to Drake and Josh if you guys watch that show. But man, that was so good. Isaac's backstory, bro. I wanted more shit like that. I honestly, another thing I wanted, this is a gripe from the Last of Us Part 2 video game I had. I wanted more Joel. I wanted more Joel Miller, and I'm actually glad that this show gave me a little bit more Joel Miller, like, because I felt like his presence in Last of Us Part 2, the video game, was so little. But I'm glad he has a lot more scenes, you know. And in season 3, I honestly would like to see a lot more scenes with Joel Miller too. Like, why not? Because Joel is a fan favorite of the franchise. Even though my favorite character is Ellie Williams, I feel like Joel is my second favorite. Always. Like, Joel has always been my second favorite. I prefer Ellie though, because I'm not gonna lie, I relate to Ellie. You know, I relate to her, bro. Especially if you guys have like you're going through shit sometimes. Yeah, I feel it. But yeah, man, I wanted just more Joel, and they gave it to me, so I was okay with it. So yeah, in conclusion, Last of Us Season 2. What is my score for it? I'm gonna be kind of good on it. I'd say it's a 7.8 out of 10. I'd say it's good. It's not perfect. It's not great. But they did what they could. There were some great moments in there though. Some really good moments that I felt like they could have stuck with more. And it would have stuck way better, you know? But like I said, the thing with Bella Ramsey is she wasn't as serious as Ashley Johnson, bro. That's just it. She didn't look like older Ellie. She looked like Part 1 Ellie. And I honestly think in season 2, yeah, they should have gotten someone taller that looked like Bella Ramsey or something. Because like I said, if you play Last of Us Part 2, Ellie is tall as fuck. She's a tall as fuck adult woman, bro. Like, she don't look like how she is in Part 1, bro. Not at all. So that's all. But yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on season 2 of Last of Us? Let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a fun one. I hope that everything goes good for you guys, and I hope you guys are safe. Take care of yourselves. Be good, be happy, and that's it.